Genesis 20. And Abraham journeyed from there toward the land of Negev, and settled between Kadesh and Shur, and he sojourned in Gerar. And Abraham said of Sarah his wife, She is my sister. So Abimelech, king of Gerar, sent and took Sarah. But God came to Abimelech in a dream of the night and said to him, Behold, you are a dead man because of the woman whom you have taken, for she is married. Now Abimelech had not come near her. Then he said, Lord, will you kill a nation even though righteous? Did he not himself say to me, She is my sister? And she herself also said, He is my brother. In the integrity of my heart and the innocence of my hands I have done this. Then God said to him in the dream, Indeed, I know that in the integrity of your heart you have done this, and I also held you back from sinning against me. Therefore I did not let you touch her. So now return the man's wife, for he is a prophet, and he will pray for you, and you will live. But if you do not return her, know that you shall surely die, you and all who are yours. So Abimelech arose early in the morning and called all his servants and told all these things in their hearing, and the men were greatly afraid. Then Abimelech called Abraham and said to him, What have you done to us? And how have I sinned against you, that you have brought on me and on my kingdom a great sin? You have done to me things that ought not to be done. And Abimelech said to Abraham, What have you seen, that you have done this thing? And Abraham said, Because I said, Surely there is no fear in God in this place, and they will kill me because of my wife. Besides, she actually is my sister, the daughter of my father, but not the daughter of my mother, and she became my wife. And it happened when God caused me to wander from my father's house that I said to her, This is the loving kindness which you will show me. Everywhere we go, say of me, He is my brother. Abimelech then took sheep and oxen and male and female slaves and gave them to Abraham and returned his wife Sarah to him. And Abimelech said, Behold, my land is before you. Settle wherever is good in your sight. To Sarah he said, Behold, I have given your brother 1,000 pieces of silver. Behold, it is your vindication before all who are with you, and before all you are cleared. And Abraham prayed to God, and God healed Abimelech and his wife and his maidservants, so that they bore children, for Yahweh had utterly shut all the wombs of the household of Abimelech because of Sarah, Abraham's wife. We remember back in chapter 12, verse 13, Abram said to his wife, Please say that you are my sister, so that it may go well with me because of you, that I might live. And now we see Abraham still being deceitful. And Sarah was in on it as well. In chapter 20, verse 5, Abimelech pleaded, Did he not himself say to me, She is my sister, and she herself also said, He is my brother? This husband and wife has not learned, despite how God has delivered them last time from the Egyptians, despite God's promise that they will bear a son, Abraham still struggles. Chapter 20, verse 11, and Abraham said, Because I said, Surely there is no fear of God in this place, and they will kill me because of my wife. He is more concerned about other sinners than he is of his own sin. He thinks other sinners will kill him, yet Abraham himself is a deceitful sinner, leading his wife to deceive as well as a pattern of his life now. But the truth is, our own sin is deadlier than any sinner we can ever encounter. An interesting highlight is with Abimelech. When God says to him, You are a dead man because you took a married woman. It didn't matter what he knew or didn't know. It didn't matter his intent. Verse 7, God says to him, if you do not return her, know that you shall surely die, you and all who are yours. When it comes to sin, it's like a poison and a bomb. It doesn't matter what anyone's intentions were or whether we know it or not. If we drink the poison, we will die. Not just ourselves, but like a bomb, it will destroy people around us as well. God takes sin very seriously, but He is also merciful. Even after all this, God still protects Abraham and Sarah. God was also merciful to Abimelech. He says to him, I also held you back from sinning against me. Therefore I did not let you touch her, so you wouldn't drink the poison, so you wouldn't trigger the bomb. How often were we in a pattern of sin, knowingly or unknowingly? But God actively held us back from sinning. If it wasn't for His mercy, we would have died in our sin long ago. These are my thoughts. I hope to hear from you as well.